Hello everyone, welcome to the My Hero Academia Season 7 finale, where All Might is definitely going to die, unless he doesn't have some sort of mech suit or some sort of awesome support item that just blasts all for one out of the sky. Oh my gosh, I really hope not though. I really hope not. I really hope it's like we can all just sort of, be happy. Oh, that's even worse. Be happy. I really hope All Might doesn't die. But you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it anyway. All right. So without further ado, let's do this. My Hero Academia season finale 7, the 7th finale of the My Hero Academia seasons. Let's just go. Right, Toga. Yeah, this was really sad. The smile's growing on me. It's been a week, but yeah. Yume no Gaga. Dabi. Midoriya! Right. It has all become a mist now. Oh, they got that close? It's just like ash getting washed away in the rain. Ida, how? Oh, that's right. He was immobile. He couldn't move. Yeah, I think Twice deserved to do that. Twice deserved to do that, and Hawks deserved it a little bit. But I mean, he also, deserves his quirk back, please. Oh, it's bad for her? Oh, she's letting him all down easy. Aww. She's dying. Yeah, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's so cold. Toga's gonna save her. Wow, she has a lot of hair. I was not expecting that. Yeah. Sure, but... Oh, and because she used transform. They're the same blood type. Oh my gosh. I mean, probably not, but she's so pale. Well, I mean, you're one of them. What's with this music? And this is how. And you're not going to catch her because she's going to die. Did I not say? Oh, she gave it back. What is happening? Okay. What's with that imagery? That's just... You could have done a lot. I was not expecting that to hit me. Oh my gosh. I'm actually getting choked up. Okay, I said this, but I don't have time to mourn. I don't have time to process that. And I get to see Levi's voice actor go off again, hopefully. I get to hear him again. Wait, actually a mech suit? What is happening? I don't have time to mourn. I should have stopped the video and actually cried. What is that? What is that? Hercules? Who built it? Who built it? Because it's gonna break. No, that's what she's good at. Is he going to die? I'm sorry. That's a little terrifying. I'm sorry, but we've seen how horrible All for One is, how powerful. Is that Levi? I recognize the intonation. His voice is on a higher pitch. Wait, he's using... He's Iron Man. He's being supported by Class 1A. He's replicated all of their fighting style. But by who? Wait, was it by Melissa? Because I'd believe it if so. That is such an epic line! I'll face you with what I've been given. Just like Midoriya! What is happening? All of them! All of them! All of his kids! Oh, I see. I see, that's how it happened. So Shigaraki did somehow infect the All for One quirk. Okay. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. If only 1A had a shield quirk. Walk out of here unharmed. Yeah, he's hit. He's hit. Oi. Yo, Nana. I was not expecting that. He's just antagonizing him. What is happening? Well. That looked a little bit like One Piece. Never seen it, but he's being carried by Class 1A in like the best technological way. Who made this? Was it David? Was it Melissa? Yo. So at this point, Shigaraki's already done. Well, Tenko's already done what he did. Yikes. That drill stuff was coming out of young All for One. Essentially. That's such a beautiful way of saying it. Whoa, so he has to claim one. All Might's gonna do one more thing. Yeah, All Might's gonna do one more thing. He's gonna prove that a quirkless person can be a hero. He's gonna inspire, like, the last 20%. This is amazing. Oh gosh. Yes, he has. I still think Alien Queen was better. Yes, this is the second time it's been stated. Oh, that's a little creepy. All Might, are you good? Are you good? What? Oh. It looks manic when he's skinny. I imagine if he was in his all... As they've been doing. I'm guessing those birds are animo, right? It's literally all of them. Doesn't this show that support items can replicate quirks? So if like you're quirkless and you're really rich, you'd be able to just get them? Are you okay? Oh my gosh. Yes. You have to keep Shigaraki grounded, Deku. Well. That doesn't help me. Okay. Studio Bones. What was that? Why did you do that to me? Okay. I'm only breaking that off because it kind of hurts to have my eyes open for this long like this, but I'm angry. I am so angry. You did not give me time to properly grieve for Toga, and then you showed off All Might's like class 1A suit. And then what? You don't finish the fight? How long was that? 23 minutes? You couldn't have, I don't know, made it half an hour? Because it's the finale, you know? Okay, so number one, you didn't properly let me grieve Toga. I wasn't expecting to be broken up about that, but I was. I had tears in my eyes, and then you didn't kill All For One or All Might off. Why not? I would have loved, like, I don't know, 6 episodes or 7 or 8 episodes of just Midoriya wandering through Shigaraki's mind. But no, you have to stretch out like this inevitable thing where All Might and All For One are probably just gonna kill each other. Like, All Might is going to hold out long enough until All For One disappears into a baby and then nothing, a cell, and then All Might dies from his injuries. Somewhere in the afterlife, Night Eye is screaming at All Might. So All Might has now become the mecha combination of Batman and Iron Man. Oh no, wait. I guess if Batman v Superman counts, that movie, I saw that such a long time ago. If that counts, then just Batman. Part of me wants to scream really loud into a pillow. I'm on my bed. That was a mistake. My throat hurts now. Okay. I need to go take notes. I need to just jot down my thoughts. I have my favorite pen that writes in both blue and brown. Perfect for a Ravenclaw, right? Okay. I think I got it while we continue this analysis. Okay, so we're gonna start with Toga. The first thing I have here is that Toga could have saved lives with her quirk. Had the parents and had the special quirk camp people really analyzed Toga and sort of realized the root of her problem, especially at such a young age. Like, children experience love in a very different way than adults do. So I feel like if this had been fixed, if the root of the problem had been fixed when she was a kid, she would have grown up to be more than a welcome member of society. Hospitals would have loved to have her. If she grew up being taught that love was something that went both ways, that if you love somebody enough, you should give something, could you imagine like Toga in like a hospital giving blood transfusions to dying patients, listening to their stories and like feeling love for them and going, okay, if these guys need blood, just a little drop, like maybe this much would be enough. Like if you give me this much, I can give you, I don't know, 3 pints, and then suddenly they have extra blood and suddenly those lives are saved and she can send them off with a smile. Because I mean, one of the biggest things that we are taught, or at least one of the biggest phrases that comes through our lives every so often, is if you love her, let her go. You only know you love her when you let her go. Ed Sheeran. By the way, who knew that was Ed Sheeran singing that song on the radio, that like way back when? Up until now, I mean, Toga even said, I cannot believe I didn't get this. She's such a brilliant character. She thinks that love and like being a couple is her drinking blood and becoming that person. Let me repeat that. She thinks that being a couple and dating and going out with somebody and loving somebody and but primarily being a couple is her drinking that person's blood and becoming them. That's one-sided. That is incredibly one-sided. That is favoring her and not the other person. She thinks being a couple means to satisfy her own urges. Her sense of love is rooted in the fact that somebody has blood. I don't know if she fell in love with Saito because I almost wonder if he caught her attention and maybe he like tripped and got scuffed up and that's what caused her to fall in love with him or something. Because she fell in love with Deku at first sight because he was beat up. You'd be a lot cuter if you bled more. Yeah. And the thing is, like Uraraka demonstrated to Toga what love is. I'm putting my life on the line for you. I am giving some of myself for your sake. Love is very much a two-sided thing. It is while I care about myself and I have my own morals and my own values, I am willing to give up parts of me for you. And Toga got that in the end and was like, oh my gosh, if I had just learned this from the start, life would have been so much easier. And that beautiful vision of her taking the bird that she found on the ground and she sucked the blood out of it, effectively killing it. I think the bird was not dead, it was injured, and she sucked the blood out of it and killed it. The image of her, I imagine she gave the bird blood and then let it go. Toga's extremely possessive. She wants things for herself. Letting it go is something amazing. Maybe it's because surrounded by the flowers and that bird and her letting it go and sending it off with a smile, I found her cute then, doing something good. She seemed a lot more approachable. She joined the League of Villains because she wanted a world where she could be happy. She could love who she wanted and everything would be great, but what about the other person? Ochako taught her about the other person. And then suddenly, oh my goodness, a well-rounded individual for the last few minutes of her life. But the thing is that Toga learned. She gave all of herself to Uraraka. My gosh, her lifeblood, like the most important part of her, the thing that she values the most. She gave her lifeblood to Uraraka. Dang, she let go of her first love in that vision. She loved Uraraka enough to also let her go on too, to release her from the torment that she had. And the thing is that if Uraraka had held up her end of the bargain by going and giving Toga blood in prison, Toga would still have some sort of possessive hold over her. So Toga gave the bird blood and let it go. And I didn't get time to mourn. My tears didn't even get to spill over. I was tearing up. Okay, All Might. It did say to be continued in the final season, so we might not get a final movie. It might be like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, where we'll get a final season and the entire like 20-minute, the entire 20-minute episodes, all of them, were all one day. That would be great. So, the whole quirk singularity doomsday thing. We have received confirmation that now it's happening. We are in the doomsday theory quirk singularity thing. You kind of forget that while quirks are all getting better, humanity is still advancing to insane levels. I guess we all kind of forgot that David Shield and Melissa Shield created this device that enables Deku to use All for One fine. I imagine that's what the arm warmers are, the MacGuffin arm warmers. Yet honestly, Deku and All Might have crazy support items. I'm trying to find like the meaning behind All Might naming his suit Hercules, because Hercules is the Roman version of the Greek hero. I mean, the whole thing is that Hercules slash Heracles was born strong. Hercules was supposed to be one of the Olympians, but he became mortal, but he still had his strength. So maybe the Hercules support item is just giving an ordinary man strength, I think is, and that's kind of symbolic. I like that. Okay, Nana Shimura. I cannot help but sometimes see her as jaded. She's this jaded person who's kind of almost jaded by her work, by Hero Society. Like she still keeps smiling, but she knows about how bad like a Hero Society can get, because she knows her family is dead, and she gave away her son to be in foster care because she knew that villains would try to target her family. And she has this enormous burden to bear as a vestige, a future vestige of One for All. But there was something about her that made me think she looks kind of tired. What has One for All been laboring towards? The eventual defeat of All for One. And it seemed like Nana Shimura and maybe what was his name? Shikiko Mori? The one before? The one with the Black Whip quirk? Felt the worst of All for One's wrath and rage. Or at least his golden era, as they say. His obsidian era. Easily shattered by the symbol of peace. But we'll get to that in a minute. She seems jaded. All Might just came in and was like, I am quirkless. I don't have a role in this society because I am quirkless. But guess what? I'm gonna make a role for myself. I'm going to step in and make a role for myself. Quirkless people don't have any place in this society. They don't have any role to play, which means that I basically am open to choose anything. And I choose to be a symbol of peace, justice, and heroism in the purest form. Because a person who has nothing steps up to help everyone with everything. That's amazing. Green light that should be green is red. It's basically telling me I don't have enough time, so I just have to wrap this all up into a bowl. I feel like all of these conversations that we've seen that All Might has had with Nana Shimura all happen before Nana gives Toshinori the quirk. To me, a quirkless somebody saying, I want to be a hero, he already has this goal in him. He already has this flame in his heart. It doesn't come from One for All. It comes from him. It comes from Toshinori Yagi. And in a way, for all of the time that he has been a hero, Toshinori, not All Might, Toshinori is fulfilling that desire of being a quirkless hero now. So I almost think that this is the most important fight of not All Might's life, but Toshinori Yagi's life. Because now there is a distinct separation. Just like there's a separation between Tenko and Shigaraki. All Might has built this persona around himself of All Might that has become so integrated in him that it has become a part of him. But we have to remember that he started out as this quirkless teenager who wanted to make the world a better place. And now this is the dream fulfilled for that quirkless teenager. And then for every single other quirkless teenager that is ever born after this, that is maybe alive right now in school thinking they'll never be a hero. Yeah, they will. And Aiba, La Brava, bless her heart, is streaming all of it. So now all of the quirkless people can see that this is possible. You gotta have insane money, but it's possible. or an insane brain. Go to Mei Hatsume. She'll fail a bunch of times, but she'll eventually get what you want. So yeah, I love the idea of this quirkless hero not being able to do anything against like the most all-powerful evil this world has ever known, but he's able to do it because he allowed this group of teenagers, this group of students to enter into his life and give him the strength he needs to push forward. Because it's not about him. I mean, it is about him. I just said it was about him. But it's not about his mission. It is now about the future and about the children and about who will carry on after. And that is a huge thing with All Might and with Endeavor and with, I want to say with All for One, but he doesn't really understand it. So yeah, I guess next week, well, I need to work on the Japan video. I mean, I can see that a bunch of you want me to continue Spy X Family. A lot of people want me to start Freerun. I've heard good things about it, and in Japan, while I was in Japan, there was a lot of merch for it. So I started the Apothecary Diaries. I finished season 1. I thought, this is a comedy. It's not going to draw much of a reaction from me. I got really, really attached. And then people were like, if you like Mao Mao, you'll really like Freerun. So I was like, okay. And I know that Freerun is more of an action thing, which is a little bit more in my wheelhouse in terms of reactions. But I really just want it to be well developed and good and throw me for a loop. So I'll see what that is about. I heard that it's a lot like Maquia. I still need to watch that, but I know it has something to do with like immortality versus a mortal world, which I think is one of the themes explored in Freedom. So it'll be very exciting to do. But I do want to, maybe I'll finish my Spy X Family reactions and post them on a Patreon or something. But I do want to branch out just a teeny bit. I do have a lot of edits in the oven, just edits of things. My big one is I started a season 4 Stranger Things edit to a Sabaton song, and I still have not released it, and I need to finish it so that I can release it because I'm really, really proud of it. And I have a bunch of other songs on the back burner that I'd like to make edits for. I think that's it. So yeah, just expect a new anime, I guess, a vlog video, some fun edits, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching this season with me. Thank you for staying until the end, and have a nice day.